The Advisor and the Arcanist. This new first Arcanist appointed by Illisand. This Andreas. If she is as dangerous as I have heard, then Lalith may be lost. I am sorry, I should not entertain such thoughts. It is just that we have received a troubling message. Help me distribute the latest batch of this Arcanor fruit, then we will discuss the message. Feed the fruit to refugees. Here, refugee, have some fruit. We will not forget what you and Thoressa have done for us. Alright, you guys will be pulling up a great battle against the Alliance in no time. I'm glad we can still cure my people, but I have troubling news. Jamin, the message from Lalith we traced throughout the terrace, we could not have known at the time, but somebody was watching. This crystal was delivered by a courier earlier this morning, pointing to the crystal by our side. I'm afraid the message contained within is not for the faint of heart. It has not been shown to anyone else, but you deserve to see it for all you have done for us. Listen to Andreas' message in Shalaran. Alright, we'll check this out. Chapter 8. Take that. Poor Thoressa. You try so hard to save your people, yet you cut them off from the one thing that can restore them. I fear Lalith shall pay the price for your arrogance. Let us test the mettle of your rebellion. Send your best to face me at Lalith Estate before I bring in more citizens for questioning. Seems like a pretty easy challenge. I do not know what lies in store for us, but we cannot sit idly while Lalith is missing. We must act now. A challenge from our enemies. Make no mistake, this message cannot be taken lightly. Any threat made against our people will be dealt with swiftly. We must travel to the estate at once to discover what has become of Lalith. I will take the teleporter to the estate and bring our most powerful wizard. Meet me there. Oh yeah. She's feeling it. The first Arcanist is feeling it. Illisan made you first Arcanist? The pickings must have been slim indeed. Release Lalith now. Ha! This is what you bring, an outlander and a pack of mindless, mana-starved corpses? You have fallen on hard times indeed. Look at me. I do not have eyes. I'll show you what these corpses can do. Attack! As if I would bother with facing you myself. Felbourne, kill them. The Withered, defeated so easily by fell magic. Please save those you can. My wounds are of no concern. Alright, we're gonna go save some citizens, I guess. Come with me, Withered. Such actions will not go unpunished. That's great. Three more here. Do what you can, Jamin, but be careful. The others. Help the others. Alright, we'll drop down here. Not like this. the others! Help the others! Back to Shalaran, just like that. That's a lot of Felsoul running around this place. A challenge from our enemies. Let's turn this in. The Withered, defeated so easily. We must find a way to negate the magic of the Felbourne. We cannot afford to fight if our own can be turned against us. The Felsoul Experiments. Andrea's control over the Withered possesses a real threat. If we are to increase the Withered resistance against these effects, we must do so in an environment built from this very magic. Head to Felsoul Hold at once. When you arrive, I will send Withered to aid you in your efforts. It is of the most importance you do not leave until you are certain the experiments yield the appropriate results. Test the Withered's resistance against Fel magic at Felsoul Hold. Telemantic Expanse. Understanding Fel magic alone may not be enough, Jamin. Speak with Oculith about diversifying our efforts. He's got something unique planned for us. Speak with Oculith. Let's talk to him before we go anywhere. Telemantic Expanse. Let us begin. Survey the city. Never a dull moment. Well, perhaps this is not entirely true. I'm afraid I must ask you once more to return to the city to gather information. But this is not just any information. This is information extraction. I require specific coordinates to allow me to focus my teleportations with extreme accuracy. It will, unfortunately, take a bit of time to dig through the information once retrieved, but no matter, we will have plenty else to do in the meantime. Use the advanced telemancy beacon to survey the terrace of order in Suramar City. Let's go to Felsoul Hold first. Don't have a great appreciation for what's going on back there. Being able to fly really enables this exercise. Having to travel all this via the ground or via hearse was pretty slow. Command our Withered to test their potency. Sure. This will look like 2. But you're not dead yet. Two shards down. Let's go find that third. Just watch the minimap looking for a prompt anywhere. Fel cannon, there it is. Fire away, my friends. Try to survive this. Alright. The Felsoul Experiments. The withered seem to be adapting quite well. They're dying. Resisting arrest. Your findings do not disappoint, Jamin. Make your way to the Soul Engine and use our newly acquired weapons to dismantle the power source. Use the withered to dismantle the power source inside the Soul Engine at Felsoul Hold. Going right in. Alright, that worked even better than I expected. I shall continue to refine my work for the next step. We'll check that out, but we've got to go survey the city first and foremost. Queue up for this world quest since we're going to be in the neighborhood. Nobody's going to turn down little AP, that's for sure. See how many over here. Yeah, we'll take that. Let's get back to it. Trying to do some surveying here. Really important stuff. $14 of 100. Those of you who might not be aware, what I'm looking to achieve is actually make a full playlist of all the Legion quests. So far we're having a lot of fun continuing and back in preparing for the Nightfallen storyline to reach a peak as we break into the Nighthold. So this is chapter 8 of the Insurrection storyline. It's basically the penultimate, or second last one. We're on the home stretch here. Druid must be below me. Alright, here we go. Just about back to 100. Oculus. That shall suffice for now. The positional data will enhance. Oh, never mind. You did a fine job. Perfect. We'll take that. What is useful is that while my hearth is on cooldown, to get back to Shalaran, having the Flight Master whistle and being able to hop back to Meridel is a pretty solid consolation. It's a pretty good time saver. The developers did a fantastic job with Ceramar. This is definitely the best in terms of gameplay that I've experienced. Resisting arrest. Oculus will be quite pleased with your findings. As you know, he's been working diligently on a new device for the Withered. Oculus, what do you have? It's our survey for the city. I will be analyzing the data at once. For now, let us turn our attention to more. Oculus touches his fingertips together in succession. Interesting technological advances. Experimental instability. In order to advance our studies, I must ask you to recover a few particular items from my long-forgotten chambers. I assure you it is mostly safe in there, aside from a few unstable elements. Make your way to my workshop and locate the teleporter. I'll disable its cloaking device when you arrive. Alright. There is no fast way there. Port to Alunith? Ah, Felonor. I guess I could have gone straight there and dipped down. Just where this location is, for those who aren't aware, if you're collecting the Fisher Friend of the Isles achievement, this is actually where you go. You'll find located just at a location up in front of this pool, right in front of us, is Shaleth. When she appears, you'll get prompted on a whole bunch of different opportunities. There's a lot of fun to be had there. I really enjoyed it. But let's go check this out. Alright, Oculus, what are we going after? orb. I think it's this one. And then one more Telemantic Expanse. And if you're not familiar, just tag those unstable lifts, or take this portal to shower in. It's a quick turn back. Job Oculus. Experimental Instability. Wonderful. Now the fun begins. You should speak with Thoressa. I believe she is ready for more testing. Felbourne No More. The Felbourne have begun to expand their grasp beyond the city's reach. A camp to the east in the Crimson Thicket is of a particular interest to us. Their outpost leader, Valthis Amaran, serves Andrus directly. Now is the time to put our wither training and Oculus device to the test. We cannot allow them to advance any further, Jamin. Head for the camp and use the orb to sever the head of the beast. The time has come to begin our advance. Slay 8 Felbourne and their leader, Valthris Amaran, at the Felbourne outpost in the Crimson Thicket. Again, if you want to get there quickly, take the vineyards. I'm pretty sure this. I'm pretty sure that was a world quest today at some point. We're gonna knock this out. Our leader defeated. Let's go collect some bodies. Go. The Telemancy orbs are working perfectly. Best we keep this quiet until we're ready for the real push. We'll hearth back. It really prevents a whole lot of needless running back and forth. Go see Thoressa again. Felbourne No More. Our efforts have proven quite successful. I believe we are just about ready to make our stand. And that's as strong as our will. Alright folks, again, that's the 8th chapter and what we're looking to achieve here. It's a lot of fun to get this rolling, and I really hope you get some time to enjoy the rest of our video. So punch that subscribe button. It keeps me really motivated to keep pumping up these videos or running this content with my alts. You're going to see more with the mage class halls very soon, as well as some warrior as we advance towards the battle for Azeroth kickoff. Again, hit subscribe, it helps me out a ton. Thanks for watching. Later.